2, 1. Cue the music. Yeah. Welcome to a fresh new episode of the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat, frustration, and fitness fakes. I'm your host, NASM Master Trainer Tony Ariola from TotalBodyProject.com, and I'm on a personal mission to simplify fitness for you. Oh, that was hard. that that was hard. Talking in the mask is hard, but I hope that you guys are all wearing your masks out there. Times are getting crazy, and now with the governor, bringing us back to stage orange or red or fire, make sure that everyone's staying safe and that we're protected, guys. Nutrisystem just came out with a survey, and it said 76% of Americans have gained up to 16 pounds. That's just insane. So most people, I would guess, have gained anywhere between 6 and 9 pounds, which is which is a tough time. And I feel bad because I feel like I can help a lot more people. It's just there's so many people to kind of get to. And so that brings me to my next question is, what does a trainer actually do? We know a lot of people have trainers, and if you're in Orange County, it feels like you've always had a trainer, or everyone I know has had a trainer. But what does a trainer actually do? Like, what people still wonder if this is my real job, like if there's anything else that I do. And yes, this is my real job. I do this about anywhere between 70 and 80 hours a week. And today I'm gonna kind of peel back the shades and let you in on the and behind the scenes of what actually happens during the session and what I actually do for my clients, so you can kind of learn what a trainer does. Thank you guys all for jumping on board. Make sure you guys say hi, drop an emoji, say hello, ask questions, anything that you feel that you need to help. Know that I'm here for you to help. So I'm going to reveal the top 10 benefits that a trainer can provide for you, even and especially during COVID. We're going to have our Asset Trainer section, and we're going to have our client spotlight where we have a pretty nice story with Omar, which is he's a top ER doctor up in Visalia, and he actually did really well with the online trainer. So I'm excited to share his story. And all this is getting ready in preparation for my new launch of my new program, my Get Me Skinny online coaching program, which is almost ready for release, but we're still working out the bugs. But hopefully soon we can get that out to you and make sure that you take advantage of that, so that you don't keep gaining weight or keep falling off the wagon, because it's really not fun. So number 10, the top 10 of the top 10 reasons why you need a trainer is a personalized program. So what does that mean? What does that entail? Well, let me show you what a personalized program looks like. When I train my clients, they all are asked kind of like the same questions every time I see them, whether I see them on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever the session may be. This is kind of like the standard protocol. I ask them about their cardio. Did they do their stretching? Did they sleep enough? Did they drink enough water? How was nutrition? Making sure they're taking their vitamins. After we figure out exactly where they're at for their accountability, make sure that we're following all those different checkpoints, then we started working on the core training, the core aspect. We started with focusing on the core, reactive balance. With my older clients, we want to make sure that these guys can balance on one leg, making sure that they can reach okay, making sure that their primary needs are met. The next area we go into is picking up specific exercises for the body. If it's a fat loss client, then we want to pick exercises that burn the most amount of calories. These are chest, back, and leg workouts. Those are the ones that burn the most calories, so we want to make sure that we put that into the program. The final thing that we finish off with is SMR, which is an acronym for self myofascial release. Now, self myofascial release means that you're breaking up muscle tissue. So if you're dealing with like back pain, knee pain, any type of ailments, whether it be shoulders, bad posture, we also tackle that. So this program is going to be specific for every single one of my clients. And in that notes section, we figure out exactly how we help them. So whether it be making sure they're hitting 8,000 steps, or maybe they need to eat more fruits and vegetables, whatever they may need, the program's specially geared for them. If they have some type of injury, you may need to change from lunges to squats. All those different types of things that we need to put in there so their program can be valuable and can be effective for them. The next really important reason is proper form. So let's take a look at an exercise and show you why proper form matters so much. So let's play the video.
Elbows directly over the shoulders, chin tucked in, abs tight, butt tight, quads tight, and hold.
So the plank is a pretty basic exercise. The problem with the plank is that we get a lot of the movement. We get a lot of the movement wrong. What I mean by getting a lot of the movement wrong is that if you're not stabilized in that straight plane, you have your glutes, you have your abs, and you have your low back that can hold you steady. So the plank, you really want to have make sure that the arms are not crossed. The arms should be like on two railroad tracks. That will be also where your feet. So everything is in line. Chin tucked in should be ear to shoulder, so there's no strain on the neck. The back should be perfectly flat, and you're squeezing your abs, your glutes, and your quads. So there's three different areas that you want to squeeze. Three different areas that you want to squeeze. And I think when I see this done wrong, the back is raised up. There's a dip in the low back, so there's causing pain in the low back. Remember, pain that is in the low back is never good pain. It's bad pain. So that's because your abs are not strong enough or you're performing the exercise wrong. So this is just one exercise that I see that is performed wrong, and a lot of people teach it wrong. So you want to make sure that you do it right because it can hurt. It can hurt your back, which is not good. We want to make sure that you don't get hurt. The number 8 reason that trainer is so helpful is they'll maximize your time. So the fitness takes place in the other 23 hours outside of the gym. What a trainer should be doing is giving you the best workout, the best bang for your buck, and teaching you to take care of the other hours, meaning make sure you sleep right, making sure that you get enough fruits and vegetables, making sure that you're eating the right amount of calories, that you're drinking water, and that you're establishing the right mindset to know that you can conquer this thing, right? If we know that most of America gained 16 pounds and you stayed flat in this time, this is what I tell a lot of my clients. Look, if you didn't lose weight during this time, that's a great thing. That's so good. Be proud of that because most people gain weight. Most people are going backwards. And if everyone's going backwards, but you're staying the same, that means you're making progress. So what a trainer is really designed to do is help you do everything in the shortest amount of time because you don't want to be in the gym for hours. You want to go get a workout 30, 45 minutes tops, and that's it. That's all you really need to get the workouts. But you have to make sure you're doing the right things in order to get the most benefit. The next thing that's really helpful is a trainer will help you set realistic goals. What I mean by that is because even when I walk out in the grocery store, I love seeing the magazines that like I lost 15 pounds in 6 days. These people lose them so fast, and I wish it was true. I wish the Trim Spa, the Zenadren, the what's the Kardashian pushing now, the ice sculpting. I wish all that stuff worked because it happens so fast. And if there was a way to get there faster, I promise I would have found it. But what we need to understand is that fitness and health doesn't happen in days and weeks. It's the wrong mindset. That's just completely wrong. You want to think weeks, months, years. Weeks, months, years. And now when you get like a 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years under your belt of working out, then the big changes start to happen. So don't think in days and weeks like, oh, when do I get to stop? You're not going to get to stop because fitness is who you are. It's like a shower. You don't finish taking showers. It's just part of who you are. But I think a lot of times people promise you the short term instant gratification, and it feels good. Yeah, of course you want to get to your goal right away. Everybody does, but it doesn't work like that. It takes time, and because it takes time, you have to have somebody that will tell you, "Hey, you know what? I've been doing this a long time. It's gonna take a long time, so be patient because it's gonna take a long time no matter what." Even if you don't want it to take a long time, it's going to take a long time. And if you don't start, it's going to take even longer, but it's always going to take a long time, no matter what. So the trainer is really good at helping you set realistic goals so that you're not disappointed with yourself or you don't get those instant results that your cousin got who's probably still overweight. Reason number 6, you never be alone. Fitness is hard, guys. Fitness is difficult. It's very beneficial. It's good for your mind. It's good for your brain. It's good for your relationships. It's good for your waistline. You feel good, meditative state. You get so many benefits from exercise and from being healthy, but it's hard to do, especially if your spouse is not or your significant other is not on board. You're going to have a really hard time. What a trainer will help you do is they'll help you partner up so that you don't feel alone, so that you have somebody to confide in. And it's basically all that I do. All I do is listen to like, hey, how can I get more fitness or how can I get more health in my life? Especially now when things are just so crazy. I just wish more people were working out. So I'm glad that people are watching these Facebook lives and jumping in because I really want to get that message out that we need exercise in our lives and you don't have to be alone. Having somebody with you, fighting the good fight, knowing your struggle, knowing that they've been there, giving you some words of encouragement when you feel down, it's really going to help you. We all like to be picked up, but when you're left by yourself and you don't feel like somebody else is helping you to pick you up, it's going to be hard and you're a lot more likely to quit. A lot more likely to quit. And how many times have you quit and you think I'm gonna start next week or next month or once COVID is over in the new year? We just keep kicking that can down. Trainer won't let you do that. We'll keep you on the course and make sure that you're flying straight, and you will never be alone, which is pretty cool. Thank you guys all for jumping in, for saying hi. Hi, Tulai, Vivian, and oh, it's a Haley. Is it Vivian or Haley? Both. I like both of you guys. So jumping on board. Courtney, Kona's on, Nicole's on. Life's good. Stay safe, guys. Wear your masks. wear your masks so we can play outside again. I was telling one of my clients, this is like the worst group project of my life. Remember group projects back in college, and it's like the professor said, "Hey, you're gonna get the lowest grade of what everybody gets." So even if I do really well, there's always someone bringing us down. Unfortunately, during COVID, the people that are bringing us down are bringing everybody down. So now our gyms got shut down again. Just be safe, guys. Be responsible. Hit those emojis so that way we can all go back to school and go back to life. But wear your mask and stop, I guess, copying on people that you don't know. That would helpful. That would be really helpful. All right, now time for the top 5 reasons. Investment versus cost. And this is a good one because people say, "Oh man, I wish I could afford a trainer. It's just so expensive." I always kind of cringe at that because if you spend one out, a couple nights going out for food, let's say a dinner is like $40 or $50, maybe you're on the high end and you're like at 100 or $200. 2 or 3 of those nights a month, that already pays for your training. But the bigger deal is not so much the actual price, but what's it costing you in life experiences? What's it costing you when you go to the beach and some people are at the beach now and the shorts don't fit right, or maybe that bra strap looks kind of funny, there's some extra cheese hanging out and you don't feel good, and then your self-esteem just like and you're just like it feels sucky, and you waste days and you waste emotion, all because of not being able to really manage your calories and manage your health and really feeling good about yourself. So how much is not being in shape costing you? And if you're looking at in being in health and fitness as a cost, that's the wrong approach. It's not a cost because it's like a car. You're gonna get a new car in like 10 years or 5 years. You can get a new car. You might have 5 or 6 new cars. And some people treat their cars better than they treat their own life. But your body, you only get one. You get one brain, you get one heart, you get one set of lungs, and that's it. If you mess those things up, those things are going to be with you for the rest of your life. So you're not going to get those things back. So you really want to think about your health as an investment into your health. So when you let's look at your pie chart. This would be good. My college people would be proud of my chart. How much of your chart is health and fitness? So, you pull out your budget on Quicken or whatever it is you're using, or hopefully you have a budget. How much is meals and entertainment? How much is Netflix and chill? How much are our auto, rent, school, fixed costs? And how much is health, fitness, education, investing in yourself? And then really look at that. Because if your slice of the pie isn't big, I'm gonna tell you, like, if you're not spending on your health, then what are you spending your money on that could be worth more than that? What could be more valuable than spending on your health and investing in your health? I'll tell you what, nothing. Because if you told me that I'm super sick, I'll pay anything to not be sick. I think anybody would. The next thing you want to look at is what a trainer provides is education. So by education, I mean not the stuff that you're reading in the magazines or your tia Tacha told you that this is how you do it, or I'm talking about like real legit, like research that gives you data and it will guide you in the right direction so you're not falling victim to all these quick fads, because everybody has quick fads. It's funny because all the quick fads all come and go, but our numbers as an overweight nation are going up. We're like at 42% obesity rate. And you think with all these people that have so much information, right? I always say like, oh man, with all these fitness experts in the world, like how do I even have a job? And there's so many experts. But if there was really experts out there, then we should all be in better shape. That doesn't make any sense. But know that a trainer's job, like my job, I've got 8 national certifications and 2 degrees. I get up in the morning and research fitness and health and figure out how to motivate my clients. This week we're talking about brain foods, eating avocados, blueberries, walnuts, eggs, salmon. All these things are really good for the brain. So if you're not motivated to eat right, then these are good for the brain. Your brain's about 3% of your body weight, but it takes 20% of the energy. So, and if you don't eat the right amount of energy, the right amount of calories, or I'm sorry, the right nutrients for your body, your brain's going to suffer. These are all research, all things that are backed by science that are going to help you be a better client and be a better person and be in better shape. But all this education is stuff that I do to help you, not stuff that I just read like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. So that a trainer will really help you get on that education tip. My number 3 most important reason why a trainer is important is because there's no better investment than your health. As I was doing research for this show, I was looking at the correlation between chronic illness and unhappiness. And you know what? The first thing that showed up was chronic illness and depression. I know depression is a tough subject, mental health especially difficult, and it's my firm belief that things are getting even harder now. And the problem is that when we're not working out, when we're not valuing our health, when we're just kind of letting the world happen to us, you're gonna start suffering back pain, sleep apnea, knee pain, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart attacks, you name it. All these different problems really come from obesity and from not working out, and that's just with the body. You're not even thinking about the mental aspect, about how many days you're going to waste just being upset, being sad, being angry, not feeling good, not sleeping enough, having cloudy thinking, all those things then leading to depression, where depression is just, you're just going to feel as you're in this perpetual kind of circle where everything sucks, it's not going to get better, everything sucks, it's not going to get better. And the problem that I have with that is that we value other things more than our health. That doesn't make any sense. You should always value your health more than everything. Even my moms that I have moms are like, oh, my kids, you really want to invest in yourself so you can be a girl giver. The more that you invest in your health and in yourself, the more you're going to be able to give to everybody else. So start with you, value your health, take care of yourself, and you're going to be taking care of everybody else. And I think that goes a long way with our COVID thing. If we took care of ourselves, right, our value, our health, then we can be happy and harmonious. But we're not, so we're grounded. Hopefully, we get out of here soon. Top two reasons is increased mindset. And that's where all the magic happens. This is the space between the ears. This is talking about the motivation, providing the accountability, and establishing the discipline to help you succeed. At the same time, helping you fight those ants, which are automatic and negative thoughts. So helping you fight those limiting beliefs and helping you believe more in yourself. Because a trainer will always get more out of you, will always believe in you more. Because that's our job. That's the passion. That's what I believe. That's why I'm doing these shows, is to make sure that you know that you're better than this, that you should expect more, and you should deserve more, and you will get more the more that you put into yourself. But it starts with that mindset. Exercises are a part of it. Yeah, they're a pretty big part of it, but it's more about your belief in yourself and your abilities. In my job, my passion is to bring those abilities out of you and bring the best out of you. That's what a coach does. And that's why I'm fortunate enough to be able to do every day is bring the best out of people and get more and more of results. Are there? There. Results. That's obviously the number one reason people hire me is to get results. And depending on where you're at, where you're starting, you have, if you're trying to lose like 50 pounds or 100 pounds, it's going to be a lot harder. It's not easier for anybody. Everybody's, I always think of helping clients as kind of like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. And the solution that I have for somebody may not work for somebody else. So my job is to approach each situation and try to figure out exactly what will work best for you and exactly how to bring out the best for you. But my ultimate goal and why I wake up every morning is to make sure that my clients are taken care of and they're getting the results that they deserve. Because I know how good it feels to walk into a room with confidence, how good it feels to put on clothes and have it just look spectacular on you. And I also know the flip side, how embarrassing it looks to not feel great, to have your back hurt because you're overweight, to have, like my mom was suffering from sleep apnea because she couldn't stop eating hamburguesas, things like that. But my job and any trainer's job is to find the solution that works for you, take all these things and get you results. That's the number one thing is results. And if you're having a hard time getting results, then maybe time to like explore other options. Maybe a different trainer. Thank you guys for tuning in. Say hi to everybody. Um, our Ask the Trainer question. This is a good one. Probably from somebody who doesn't like trainers. It says, how much does it cost and do I really need one? Okay, so trainers, they range anywhere from like low end would be like maybe a couple $100 a month to high end maybe like nine 900 to $950 a month. You get different programs with different sessions, and it's ultimately going to matter more on your budget, on whether you can afford it, whether it fits in that little chart. Um, the good thing is that the trainer will help you on the front end, meaning that you won't need medical costs on the backside if you invest on the front side. So investing in your healthcare now will will really mitigate those expenses on the back end, so you're not fighting like these rising costs of medical costs. It's actually cheaper to get a trainer now. So a couple $100 to a couple to maybe like $900 at the high end. And do you really need one? People ask me. I don't think everyone needs a trainer. I really don't. I think a trainer is a means to an end. I think if you can afford a trainer, it's a great luxury to have. Do you really need one? No. If you get up in the morning and you can eat right, drink enough water, sleep right, exercise, stretch, have positive self-talk, motivate yourself, do all those things, look for the right programming for yourself, then you don't need a trainer. You can do all that stuff. Now, if you want somebody to provide all that stuff for you, then the trainer is a easy way to do, because that's all literally all I do. So the trainer is just a means to an end. You don't need one. A trainer can accelerate you and get you there, or it can help you there once you get there. So a lot of my clients already got to the goal. My success percentage is like 95% with my clients. So they just have me there kind of like the dentist. They just kind of see me like, oh, cool. Go see my trainer. He's always fired up. He's excited. Not now though, because of this, but eventually once the world, returns back to normal, then we'll get back into that. But a trainer is just like a means to an end. Not everyone needs one, but if you can have one, it's really nice to have one. So let's look at a good client success story. This will be good. Or you know what? Maybe we'll save it because we're at the 24-minute mark, and I think it's been a really good show. So we'll save that client success story. Thank you guys all for showing up. I really appreciate everybody's support. Make sure that you guys are staying safe and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. That's ultimately the most important thing. Sleep right, drink water, eat fruits and vegetables, go out for a walk, do what you can do to control your situation. The world's crazy right now, and the more that we can do for ourselves to put ourselves in a good situation, the better off we're all going to be. Comment if you want to join our Facebook group, the Fitness Avengers. I think we're up to 150 people in there, and we have like office hours in there and different types of things to help you. Like, share, comment if you feel that you get benefit from this. Share it with people that you know that you care about, and then tune in next week. Next week's show is going to be kind of a different little spin. It's going to be catered to attacking weight loss the wrong way. Because I feel like a lot of people have a wrong approach when it comes to weight loss. And if you get a better approach, and you can get a lot more results. So stay safe, guys. Stay happy. Please, please invest in your health and fitness. Please, you deserve it. You owe it to yourselves. Stay safe. Put on your mask. Make sure it goes over your nose, though, right? And I'll see you on the skinny side.